also really need to clean this one off. Anyways, I also forgot. So, let me start streaming. Don't have a garbage can behind me, so that's gonna make things a little bit complicated. Anyways, listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve. We're going to work on dry brushing this guy, which I'm gonna try my darndest to get this kind of green. It's really dark, foresty green. Casey's yelling. Exciting stuff. I do have a green. Just gotta tint it to the right color, and I'm gonna need quite a bit of it too. Need that. I need some black, so we're gonna have to darken it quite a bit. If everything goes well. For the most part, I'm just going to be dry brushing everything on. I wish I had a bigger brush too. Sadly, don't. Hold up. Hey guys. Hey Miguel. Hey Merliman. Merliman 17, how's it going tonight? Hey, Godzilla 54. Oh. Hey, Pex. I think I'm gonna need a little bit of blue. Hey, Art. Oh gosh, is it FNAF's 10th then? Oh yeah, it's FNAF started what, 2014, right? Oh, darn. I actually think that's pretty close right there. Well, to be fair, we're pretty much going over this entire figure anyways. But I want to make sure it's pretty close anyways. August 8th, alright. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember it was 2014, I just don't quite remember the specific year. But what I'm doing is just gonna be pretty much dry brushing this entire thing. Because for the most part, it's really hard to do some blending for colors. Like to get this exact same green. So what I tend to do is you try to get close enough and then you just do the entire thing. Oh, are you getting the tie-dye ones? I remember you talking about it last stream. Just going over One Piece fully to see how it kind of blends together. Hopefully well. Wither ones would be sweet. Well, glad you're back, Radio Flare. So how does this green? So it's slightly a little more green, but I think it actually kind of works a little better. It's got a little bit of dust on it. Well, to be fair, I probably won't be doing as much Godzilla stuff on here if if I didn't think he was. I'm currently working on a 99 Godzilla. Just doing some dry brushing here tonight. Not going super crazy. I've only been like the Archie ones. I've gotten them off other people, so I haven't gotten too many. The one our target, it's been hanging around forever, and I keep thinking about grabbing it. Is the Manta Ray? I kind of want to get it because I like the character. Because I have like Archie Slash, one other one randomly. But I don't like actively collect it. Like I don't really need like the wrestler figures. So like I said, for the most part, for like my collecting purposes, it's mainly movie and Last Ronin. I'll go pretty hard on, or things that kind of tie into live action. Well, it's always great to be collecting. It's my favorite thing. The only thing that bites is I kind of got to go over this entire thing. Wasn't planning on it. Like I was going to try to blend it a little better. But because of my primer issue that I had the other day, I kind of have to go over it now. Hey, there's nothing wrong with being spoiled. I was one of those spoiled kids growing up, so I can't complain. To be honest, I'm still a little bit spoiled. My daughter, though, she pretty much gets most anything she wants. She's only a year and a half. There's not even that many things she could want. I'll be honest, I don't know if I'm really getting any of the Monster Arts GXK stuff. So I'm trying to cut back on a bunch of random spending. So I honestly haven't pre-ordered any of them. I'm debating on grabbing the Evolve just because I kind of like it. But I know it's gonna be one of those. I'm gonna be like, sweet, I'm gonna grab it, review it, and then I'll probably end up selling it anyways. It tends to happen quite often. Ooh, just noticed a... Oh no, it's skin. Never mind. It's like, why is there a little spot with like no black on it? Like a skin tone. On a positive note, I was kind of concerned with the primer spots. I was going to maybe have to work a little bit harder to blend the colors together, but that looks pretty good. Yeah, because no, collecting wise for me, I'm actually trying to knock down a little bit of my collection. Like, for instance, I had a bunch of random Funko Pops kind of hanging around my office. So I recently put those up for sale. They're all on my eBay account. Nothing Godzilla. I don't really got anything Godzilla that I feel like I need to get rid of. But just kind of get rid of like a bunch of random chaff I got hanging around. But this was originally an X Plus figure, and then there's quite a few streams documenting me cutting it up and reassembling it to be an actual action figure. So that looks pretty good. Yeah, it's like Legendary Godzilla. It's pretty much just Haya for me. I still grab the occasional band, like movie monster series if there's something cool. An X Plus for myself that I really want to get is, well, we have on pre-order, is the Cybot 84. Super interesting in that one. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Don't do that. That hurt. Got that to heat gun. Blame you guys. I got distracted. I'm talking. Oh, yeah, Super 7s. Super 7s I've been grabbing because I know a lot of people that, especially in the Discord, that buy them. So I've just been reviewing those and just keeping the ones that I like. Because I have the Mogira and Space Godzilla in order. But Arnez, sounds like Arnez wants the Mogira. And then the Space Godzilla, I might end up keeping that one depending. And then it sounds like they announced they're doing a skeleton one. But we don't know yet if it's an ultimate or what. So that we'll have to wait and see. Got that part pops off easy. It's right over there. Like, that's where my brain went, was it's a reaction figure, but they've already done a reaction. And it looks like it's posable, at least from some of the photos I've seen. Like, if it's an Ultimate, I'll 100% grab it for myself. Also, just saying, we gotta do something special soon because we just hit 50K on the channel I seen today. So I'm not sure what, but we'll have to do something. Maybe do like a special live stream. Maybe a live stream with a giveaway or something. Yeah, like you said, like the photo's kind of not very conclusive. But my hope is, because they've done reaction ones in the past, is that they're doing this one's a posable one. Would be sweet. Alright, there we go. It's all looking like one solid color again. I have to clean the eyes up a little bit because a little bit of paint got on them, but that's easy enough with a Q-tip and some alcohol wipes. Like, so right now I'm just trying to get rid of the primer, just matching the colors better. You know, it's funny, we've done like some FNAF stuff on the channel. Never have actually, I don't think we've played, do we play any of the games? I think I was going to attempt to stream at one time and it didn't really work out well. Oh no, we Shin's played it, right? Yeah, Shin did a play. How's it going, Faz? Oh yeah, but that high 99, I am super pumped for that as well. Like I said before, I think my customs look pretty solid, but it's never going to be quite as good as something that's authentic. Just kind of the nature of the beast, because I have to use like multiple different materials and whatnot. But yeah, it'll be nice for sure. Hey, foxes. About time you showed up for one of these, Russell. Yeah, nice days. I had today off. I was hoping to be more productive today on stuff. Did not work out in my favor. I don't know, Casey wasn't feeling good today or something. Like, she seems fine. But she's just being super snuggly today. And then my stepdad has a like giant inflatable water slide that's at his house. So I took Casey over there. She's playing on that for a while. I did manage. Sadly, I can't show you guys. I finally got to painting one of the not painting. I plan on for the reviews for the table. I'm making a new little stage to do reviews on, just to make it look a little more unique. And same would make like doing photography a little bit easier for some action figures. So I'm trying to make like a little dungeon map. I got one of the tiles detailed. I just got to paint it up now. I wish this was early access. Also, this arm's probably bigger than like half the high. Must be like the highest leg right here. I will say on a high note, my blending went pretty well on here. Like a couple of spots that maybe could have been a little better, but in terms of detailing, it matches pretty well. So that I'm excited about. Hey, Godzilla. Yeah, it was definitely a nice surprise today seeing that we hit 50. I do think doing these streams vertical has been helping a lot with upping the subscriber count, which is nice. So just getting a little more traffic, because it seems like the algorithm likes to promote these a lot more, which I can get behind. Oh, you got an original FNAF character? At least that's what I'm assuming OC's meaning. Are you talking about like the Bandai vinyl or the like Monster Arts for the 2K Godzilla? Honestly, this one looked pretty freaking solid for like a legit figure. I will say, Expos did a really, really good job on these. This needs to move. I keep randomly hurting myself on this heat gun. Because I just stick it on the floor next to me away from things. And somehow I must have bumped the cable and I just stuck on it. So that hurts a little bit. One thing about this guy now, he is solid as a fudging rock. It's like that one country song, just like a rock. Hearing all those like truck commercials. I think it's Ford. I think Ford truck does those. Ooh, it's Mecha Predator. And then, is that the one with the spines, Russell? The Atomic 91? Is it 91? It's 89, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, emissary. Okay. Yeah, it's one of the 90s Godzilla. It's like when you got one of them, you're pretty darn close to having all of them. Are they going to make you buy all of them? Yeah. You started off fairly close to begin with. That's why I'm painting this. I know it's going to be a little slightly more green, but when this green like that I'm applying right now, it looks more. It's hard for you guys to see on here the color difference, but it looks way like when I'm applying this, it looks solidly like a forest green, but when it dries, it'll be darker. My Godzilla hot take: the '98 Godzilla is still one of the better Godzilla movies ever made. If you want a hot take that'll upset some people, I think it gets crapped on way too often. But I'm also a person that's very fond of like mid to late '90s sci-fi action movies. Yeah, like Zilla's a sweet design. I like that it was something unique for Godzilla movies. It's not just like the same formula. They actually try to do something a little bit different with it. I know a lot of people get upset because the guy wasn't that into Godzilla movies to begin with, which is why it was different than what it is. But again, I think it kind of puts a fresh spin on it. I like the comedy. The monster was sweet. The action bits were sweet. I like the baby Godzillas. It's a nice, like, self-contained movie, but with the ending that it has the possibility of having a sequel. Like, could have a sequel. If it doesn't have a sequel, it doesn't have a sequel. I always thought it was great. Oh yeah, the anime series. Plus, like, the music it was pretty. Like, I had the soundtrack. But that's also fine if you don't like '98 Godzilla. I am A-okay with that. I know it's not for everybody. Like I said, it could just. A lot of it, too, for me, is just like, it's what I grew up with. It definitely wasn't my first Godzilla movie. Like being an '80s baby. It was pretty much old Showa movies until mid to late '90s. My first G-Fest is where I got like my first real taste of like Heisei Godzilla, other than the Godzilla '85. Again, after having watched those movies so many times, it was just really nice to see something different. Well, also you gotta figure with the animated series, there's just that Junior just has way more time to work with. And because you have all these other actors, of course, like the humans gotta get some decent amount of screen time. And then you got exposition, everything. Like when we got to doing Junior, it's not like they really had to explain a whole lot with Godzilla because we already seen the movie. So it doesn't need a lot of extra exposition. I just missed the prior to question. I was reading it and then it scrolled past. City Hunter or Berserk? Depends on your budget. If you can find a Berserk for a reasonable price, it's a hard figure to get a hold of, and I don't know when's the next time we'll actually get a Berserk figure. So if you got the funds, like Berserk figure is pretty sweet. I don't actually own it. I don't have any of the ones from the third movie. Because when those guys came, I was like, when I was starting to buy some of the NECA Predators and getting back into collecting. So I sadly missed out on them. But I got all the Alien vs. Predator ones. Oh yes, I think Super 7 I think would do a pretty banger Junior. just because it's like the style's already kind of in their wheelhouse. Plus, I actually want my figures of the human characters. I think would be pretty sweet. Okay, this I sadly can't really use the hairdryer because of all the warbler. So that I'm just gonna kind of have to prop up using the phone. Actively working on this thing, probably a couple days between everything. Because you figure every time I touch this thing, it's been like a couple hours here and there. But that being said, I am charging quite a bit to work on this. So, oh, my nose itches. So the Kokiana. Oh no, I was gonna say, am I running out of the green? And I'm just like, oh no, I just got got the other side to work with. Oh yeah, definitely. Like in terms of action figure collecting, I've been pretty blessed. But got like a fairly decently successful YouTube channel. Helps pay for some of my collectibles. My job I had before I quit it paid pretty well. My current job, not so much. So that's why one of the reasons why collecting's just kind of gone down for me a bit. Plus, didn't have the child. Child changes things too quite a bit. Favorite video I've made? That's a toughie. It's probably the video of ripping the 62 clips and making like a little short memes out of them. I had a lot of fun doing that one. So I'd say that one's definitely up there. Yeah, sadly with NECA, I don't think we're ever really getting Godzilla back through them. Which I think is fine. Like, we have Haya now, which I think is doing a better job than what NECA was doing with it. Like, they're actually giving us other monsters, which is already a huge win. And with the way the costs were going up for Haya, or for Monstars anyways, they would probably be about where NECA is, or the Haya is now. And we'd be getting hate to say it, but just an inferior figure at that point too. So I'm personally not really sad that they gave up on it. Because now we got the Haya Baners. Anything I'm missing painting? I think that's it. I know I gotta redo these spines, which is going to hurt my feelings a little. Yeah, I will say this thing is curling out pretty freaking gnarly. Just touching up some of the spine sections real quick. Like I said, with my printer can fiasco, it kind of messed up the paint job a bit more on this than I wanted to. Plus, just being a little bit heavy-handed working on this with epoxy putty, just epoxy putty gets in some spots that you didn't mean it to, but it happens. Like I said, honestly, I want to try to maybe have this thing ready to go at the end of the week. Is my hope, or at least pretty close. Okay. I think that's about it for today. I can thank you guys for coming to check out the stream. Like I said, for the 50,000 stream, we'll probably end up doing something. I just don't know what. I'll have to sit down with Arnaz and try to figure something out. The rest of this is looking great. Rawr. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just saying, like I said, we had that one freak stream, and everybody's been like upstanding citizens after said stream. I don't know. It was just because like we were working on things that weren't Godzilla that just brings in a different crowd, maybe. I'd still say my favorite Goji 62. Also, I gotta remember, I got a message. This guy came in actually a few days ago, and I thought it was a part of a commission. So I was like, I should be getting more commission figures. I'm like, oh yeah, I bought something. A little junior vinyl. So I didn't have one. So excited for that one. Yeah, I just got him in. Oh yeah, Raptor Ninja. Yeah, I gotta start your Rex. I'm trying to get through like every other commission I got handing out, and then I'll repaint Rex. Is the goal. So I'm getting pretty close. I got the dragon back there. I primered. I probably got to do like one more shot of primer on it, then just gonna be spending one of my days off airbrushing it. Yeah, never had that figure though, so I was excited to get that one. Also, if I don't get paid for the Zilla soon, I'm probably just going to end up selling it. So we'll see how that goes. But anyways, help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We also got Instagram, Patreon, TikTok, Facebook. Guys like Keep Up the Day with Channel Donate. Greatly would appreciate it. If you guys like to pick up some collectibles for yourself, for stateside anyways, link in the description for entertainment, or if you come support channel that way, they do free shipping over $80. Good place to get pre-order like the Super 7s because then you get free shipping. Hiya, I would recommend doing our other sponsor, Cowkiss, down in the description. You can save 6% off your order. Code Steve Cowkiss at checkout. They have free shipping everywhere, and after the discount, it comes out about the same price as trying to get it stateside, but you get it much sooner. which is always a plus. And Calcus is great. I haven't had a single problem with them. They send us figures periodically. If I direct people to them, they also pay me, so that's also a bonus. So it's a free way to support the channel that way. We also have a Patreon if you guys like to join that. The unimportant reviews go up there in advance. And we have a Discord attached to it as well. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next stream. Later.